They're off and pacing. Bet on Jessica in at the rail is away, looking to grab the early lead. Resuscitate backs off now and will take a seat in the pocket second. Away third inside. That's Smiling in Heaven. Caught outside, advancing. Ziggy fourth inside. And settled fifth is Glenview Rambo. And next in line, Mill Pond Cheyenne. Races out of sixth, seventh, and treading in the early going. That's Pumpkin. On through the Redland Farms backstretch for the first time, and they're led by Bet on Jessica. She's out there leading it by 2 lengths on Resuscitate, who tracks along in the garden spot. Looking at it from 3 now, that's Ziggy, who found a spot at the rail. Smiling in Heaven is pacing along in 4. Bending the rail from 5, that's an unhurried Glenview Rambo. Then back to the trailing pair, Mill Pond Cheyenne. And Pumpkin is at the back of the field. 30 seconds was the quarter. No change as they move off the turn and travel into the stretch. Now Bet on Jessica is opening up on the front end. It's out there clear now by 3. Outside and moving now. Here comes Ziggy on the outside. Inside Resuscitate is trapped at the rail third. Outside and following cover, Glenview Rambo from 4. Fifth along the rail. That is Smiling in Heaven. Back sixth and moving into the outside, Mill Pond Cheyenne. Gapped out at the back is Pumpkin. The half 101 and 2. Onto the Redland Farms backstretch. Final time. Bet on Jessica looking strong in the front end. Is still out there. A length and a half now. Tightening up a bit. Second. Resuscitate. Side a third. That is Ziggy trying it uncovered. Inside fourth is Smiling in Heaven. Fifth on the outside is Glenview Rambo. They travel on past the 3/4 mile mark now. And on the outside, Ziggy trying to cut into the lead of Bet on Jessica, who's there now just by half a length on the inside. Resuscitate is inside a third. Outside within striking range, Glenview Rambo's traveling a gap out fourth. Off the turn, less than an eighth to come. 1:31 and 1 was the 3/4. On down the stretch now. Final time. Bet on Jessica. Opening up now by 2 out of the pocket. Here comes Resuscitate. Bet on Jessica will not be caught here in the second, winning it by 2 lengths. Resuscitate second. Third is Mill Pond Cheyenne. Mile paced in 2 minutes flat. Judges have posted the inquiry sign. They're reviewing the break by 6. Ziggy at the top of the stretch. Back into the Woodmere Farms winners and closures. Second race winner, number 1, Bet on Jessica. 2-year-old Bay Filly by betting line. To the Mach 3 Dam. Village Jessica. Over the Won't Back Down stable of North River. Trained by Gardner McCollum and driven by Darren Crow. Bet on Jessica. Breaks her maiden this afternoon with a mile in 2 minutes flat. Second race blanket presentation trackside. by the U.S. Harness Writers Association Canadian Chapter. The USHWA nominates and elects individuals to the Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame at Goshen, New York, as well as nominating and voting for human and horse categories at the annual Dan Patch Awards. The Canadian